If you're anything like me, every time I go into an M. Night Shyamalan movie, I mentally prepare myself that basically it's a coin toss between whether it's going to be a really good and unique film that's expertly directed and written, or a badly made, underwhelming film that's clumsily written and directed. In my experience, there's really no in-between with Shyamalan movies, and I guess the question is, where does his latest movie fall? So Trap revolves around a father, Cooper Adams, who rewards his daughter Riley for her good grades with tickets to pop star Lady Raven's concert. Soon after arriving at the venue, Cooper notices a heavy police presence, and he soon learns that they are looking for a serial killer called the Butcher, who they seem to believe is in attendance. Little do they know that their information is 100% correct, and the Butcher will do anything he can to not get caught. Hey everyone, I'm the guy with no name. Thanks for stopping by my channel. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers as quickly as possible, but yeah, with that down, let's jump right back into it. Trap was written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan and stars Josh Hartnett as Cooper Adams, Ariel Donahue as Riley Adams, and Saleka, I guess I'm going with that pronunciation, as Lady Raven. So I'm not going to bury the lead here. This movie at the end of the day was super weird. It starts off, you know, kind of grounded and realistic. Like, if you watch any of the trailers, it's pretty much what you would expect. It asks the audience to suspend their disbelief at certain points, but I was okay with that. It started to ramp up a little bit. I was still okay with that. That's kind of what you expect. But then it really starts to ramp up on what it asks the audience to buy. And it's at a certain point, I just could not buy the things that this plot was throwing at me. And there were moments that took me out of the movie, and before I could even attempt to try to get back into the movie, something else would come that would keep me out of the movie. And at the end of the day, it was just really strange. It turned into a completely different movie, in my opinion. I guess what I mean is the beginning of the movie that kind of, you know, leads us into the rest of the plot was not bad or anything, but in no way did it set up my expectations, at least, for where the story would eventually get to in a ridiculous third act. The only good thing about me being perplexed by some of the decisions made story-wise was that I wasn't focused as much on the script, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it, the script was pretty bad. It really was almost, and I'm not exaggerating, it was almost like Tommy Wiseau from The Room got a hold of the script and made some changes that somehow happened to get into the final product, because I actually felt bad for the actors. You could tell they were trying their best, but some of these lines were just impossible to deliver in a believable and realistic way. It just came across as, you know, wooden and not at all natural. Also, two different things I wanted to talk about the movie could be considered minor spoilers, so if you want just nothing at all spoiled in any way, go ahead and skip ahead about 30 seconds or so. But if you don't care, and like I said, these are minor spoilers, then I just wanted to let you know that for a movie that's based around a serial killer, the death toll is extremely small, so keep that in mind. I personally was not bummed out by this, but I know a lot of people who might be interested in this movie could be bummed out that they might be expecting some, you know, some crazy kills, and you're not going to get that here. Also, Saleka, who I mentioned earlier, plays Lady Raven, and she is the daughter of M. Night Shyamalan. She does a fine job, she's good, but I will say that her role all of a sudden becomes a super big part of the movie, like even bigger than how it starts, and it kind of derails the story a bit, it kind of changes it, and you know, the cynical side of me kind of wonders, you know, well, she's the director's daughter, is that the reasoning behind it being so big? Overall, I had a lot of issues with Trap, and I really can't justify ranking it more than 2 out of 5 stars. Aww. But let me know in the comments, have you had a chance to see Trap yet? And if so, do you agree with my assessment, or was I too harsh? Also, if you need a palate cleanser for maybe some stuff that I liked a little more than Trap, I did do a review recently of Deadpool and Wolverine, which is up right now, and I also have a ranking video of the Despicable Me / Minion movies, so check those out. But yeah, anyways, I appreciate you guys watching, and look forward to the next video. This is Guy with No Name, signing off.